Hey gamers, it's Dark. Today I want to talk to you about guns that scared the Borderlands devs. Now, these guns were cut from the game. The reason why? For most, are unknown. Now, I would bet money that most of these you've never known about. First off, the way we found these guns was by looking into the files of the games, and I researched and made a list just for you. Let's start off with not only one gun, but a whole class. Yeah. In Borderlands, the original game, they scrapped all grenade launchers. Now, let's be honest, that isn't that bad seeing how they probably just decided to give us grenades. But on the same topic, think about a grenade-only run, where you could just shoot grenades at anyone in your way. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool. Sadly though, that was all I could find. That wasn't in Borderlands 1. Next is Borderlands 2. Now real quick, you can get all of these guns by manipulating the files and using Gibbed, but they are super buggy, and just be careful if you do try to get them. The first one is a fire drill. Now this is an effervescent, or whatever you say, pistol with unlimited ammo, alright? Basically a Rainbow Infinity pistol with fire, but still this was added into the Lilith's Fight for Sanctuary DLC, and who doesn't like shiny things? I have no idea why they didn't add this one. It seems kinda cool, and I mean maybe it's lore related, I have no idea. The next two are launchers. Error message, error message. Yeah, that's right, the next gun is called error message, error message. Along with the next gun after that, which is the harpoon gun. And apparently, these are the only two launchers with no scopes. Now, I assume the reason why they were scratched is because the error message has a weird logo on it. Enhance.
Yes, sir.
More.
Right away, sir.
Is that what I think it is? A Torgue weapon with TDR written on it? That's not possible.
Yes.
We need to get rid of it right away. Burn it. Burn it! Anyways, the harpoon gun also has no scope, but it does seem weird, and I assume that the main reason why they were never put into the final game is because they have no scope. Real quick though, before we move on to the weird cousin of the Borderlands franchise, Borderlands pre-sequel, if you've made it this far, then I ask you to subscribe. I'll give you a big ol' kiss on the cheek. Now, Borderlands pre-sequel, let's be honest, we all know the Lady Fist and the Fibber, but I bet you didn't know they weren't even in the game. And let's be honest, nobody really plays the game. Anyways, to add ice to the cup of water. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Well, I'm 99% sure that they were supposed to be ice. Wait, cold, no. Man, if I forget this, I'm gonna cry, yo. Aha. God, that is so bad. Yeah, cryo guns. But I guess they were just never added. Also, Moxie's weapons were never added. I don't have a definite answer, but I assume it was just because they never had a chance to put them in. Moving on to Borderlands 3. First one is Bite Size. This one is kind of like a sticky bullet, but if you hit a crit spot, then it makes two other bullets and sticks to other targets. I assume they might have trouble with making it work, plus if you aim just right, the gun can probably get really OP real fast. Next one is Heckle. I have no idea why this pistol hasn't been added, but I assume it's because it has a good splash damage. That's not a good reason, although the Haiti is basically the same gun as the Heckle but corrosive, so if one gets put in, then the other might as well. Next is Ice Age. This gun has a huge splash damage and also arcs a lot, so I assume that is why they haven't added it in. And not only that, it would be awful to just get surprise knocked once you shoot this thing not knowing what it was. Following the ice theme, we have a gun called the Ice Pick. Although it can be multiple elements and it can charge to deal more damage, I assume the problem that they were having is the charging mechanic. They probably don't want it to deal too little damage if you don't charge it, or too much damage if you charge it all the way, and they probably want to make the charge feel like it's a good amount. Next is the Manic Pixie Dream Gun. I have no idea what is going on here. Let me read this out to you. It says on reload has a low chance to jump out of your hand and transform into the Manic Pixie Nightmare. The Manic Pixie Nightmare is a walking turret that attacks no one and tries to run away from you. To pick it up, you need to destroy it first. When thrown, the Manic Pixie Dream Gun shoots in all directions until it explodes on an enemy or transforms into a walking turret. The walking turret shoots at enemies until its ammo is depleted. Then it charges an enemy and explodes. Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume it is because they don't want to break your game when it reloads. That's obviously why they didn't want to put it in. Next is the P2P network. And it's basically a gun mocking people who pay loads of money on games. I really appreciate this one. It kind of shows you that not everyone in Borderlands are trying to make a money-hungry franchise. Some people just want a game you can play. Also, Portals in Shit, or Shite, I don't know, is the last one. You shoot a tracer grenade, and then you shoot this gun. It goes straight to the grenade, and I personally wouldn't be very good at this gun because I suck at games, but I assume this could be absolutely dangerous if you throw it on a boss's crit spot. Then it's game over. Real quick disclaimer, these guns might be added later, but currently are just in the code because there is a good amount of them. Chances are at least one will go in, and so that means comment which one you want or think should go in. The newest game is Wonderlands. Now, if you didn't know, Wonderlands doesn't have any cut games, or at least from what I can find. I've gone scouring the internet and nothing. This means the list is finished. Psych. There are 3 guns I have found searching the internet and very vague stuff tied with them. Now here are 3 guns. The Creeper, the Terrero pistol. I don't know how to say that, sorry guys. I have found a Terrero shotgun. It was called Blockhead, and it was not a pistol, or called Creeper. Oh, also I found a super badass Creeper looking for this one, so I thought that was cool. I just wanted to put that in. Next is the Firecracker, the Torg launcher. I was able to find a comment on Steam about the Firecracker as a pistol, but that doesn't mean anything because it was an unreliable source. It was some guy just saying that he thinks that a pistol firecracker thingy would be cool. Also, I found one on Borderlands 3, the Firecracker, but it was not a launcher, which might be what they're talking about, but I have no idea. Also, this last one, which is the last one for a reason, it's called the Pumpkin Chunker. The reason why it's the last one is I want it to be something so bad, but I'm almost 100% sure it's not. It's a Malawan launcher, and this thing, although I feel it may be a believable gun for the Halloween event, the thing in Borderlands 2 is just not a thing. I looked everywhere and nothing. So, that concludes the guns of Borderlands franchise content. Now this was made 2023, April 1st. Or I'm just kind of dating this video. So if you want me to do more cut content, please tell me. I already have found secret currencies and secret voice lines, and along with a lot more. Anyways, I'm Dark, and I'm out. Oh, and please subscribe. Psych, I'm not done yet, baby. We still have the end credits, yeah. I just wanted to say real quick that I found a lot of my stuff on Loot Lemon and the Cutting Floor. These were a big help. Also Discord, it was where I found a lot of other stuff. But honestly, I mean, that's all I got, guys. Anyways, peace out.